fuck it up this time.
Titties and beer, titties and beer, titties and beer.
Delete the VOD, delete the VOD.
Bitches and tear, bitches and tear.
Okay, anyway. So, welcome to your weekly Retro Gaming Challenge brought to you by the Finnick Foxes podcast, sponsored by Morton's Salt Company. This week, we will be tackling a very specific challenge of Puzzle Fighters, which is Tetris if it had sex with Street Fighter aggressively, but tried to be cute on the surface. The goal of a puzzle fighter is to fuck your opponent over before they can fuck you over. You don't win by seeking a certain point threshold. You win when your opponent loses. This is against the CPU, of course. Keep in mind that all challenges will be as many enemies as you can defeat. You get a point per enemy that you can defeat. Unlimited continues are allowed. If you beat a Tier 1 boss and have to start over, and it's a different Tier 1 boss, you're still only at 1 point. It's how many tiers you can get up the ladder. So, keep that in mind. Alright, you can use a controller, but it is also possible for you to go ahead and use just a keyboard if you want. I need to go ahead and create our scoreboard. Let's get that up here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is everyone playing? All 9 of you? Joe, are you playing?
Yeah, I'm playing.
Jojo, are you playing?
I'm watching.
Okay, just watching. Okay, cool. Al, are you able to play this week?
I'm fucking in, baby.
Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Let me just put names in here. Alright. Perfect. Okay, everyone's name is up. Oh, it's more apt than you might think. Everyone's name is up and ready to go, which brings us to our first game. Tim, as the reigning champion,
Suck it, Akron.
pick a number between 1 and 3.
2.
2 it is.
That is the only number between 1 and 3.
I mean, unless you're going decimals, come on now. All right, so we've got a very, very special game that I dug up from the bowels of Hades today. That game is going to be posted in the Retro Gaming channel momentarily. As usual, go ahead and get your controls right, and welcome to Nintendo 64 Magical Tetris Challenge featuring Disney characters. Magical Tetris Challenge has a selection of various characters you can pick from. Be sure to stream your game when you are up. This is a time where you can F around a little bit. You will go through the story. Depending on what character you pick, depends on who you will fight. I have no idea if there's a difference between the characters because I was too lazy to find out. So once again, get that bad boy on up. Waiting on Al, the last horse to cross the finish line. Not so shocked by this.
Oh my god, it takes forever just to test your fucking keys.
I want to hear it, okay? We got the stuff. Moving out. It's near Hayes, a little bit north.
What's near Hayes, a little bit north?
I'm at Hayes office right now.
I think someone's stream has a YouTube going in the back.
That actually just
Sorry.
may be the.
Alright, again, please go ahead and test your controls. I am watching our reigning champion, Timothy, first. It is just a traditional Tetris game. Or is it? It's not. Things are going to happen.
Just playing the story, right?
We are just playing the story. Well, you have about 2 minutes, 3 minutes to get your controls right. Then we'll meet at character select. Yes, I know you have to click through some bullshit, but we're going to character select, story mode, normal. If your buttons are correct, just head to storybook normal, character select.
Oh, well, they have your favorite character, Minnie, here.
There you go, buddy.
He would want a hoe.
Ryan, for this, would it be okay if you put yourself on push to talk?
Sure.
Thank you.
It's funny because it's only when he clicks really aggressively. He's like, fuck you, Tetris. Alright, remember, character select screen. I'm seeing some people at character select. We're looking okay. You got about 2 minutes left to get to that character select screen. This looping music is terrible, isn't it? Bam, 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 bam. Looking like most people are on that character select screen. Akron, you about ready?
Let's figure out how to get out of this.
Oh, just lose.
It's not. It's the practice.
Oh, well then just
Or you can use
refresh.
the reset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just reset the...
little
shebang.
button, bottom left that'll reset it.
This Tetris is unique, and I will give the tip that it is possible to make a larger than 4 Tetris. There is a Pinterest is available in this version.
Interest?
A Pinterest. Like a 5 Tetris.
Okay.
You will have 20 minutes on the clock. Remember, you are keeping yourself honest about how many people you beat. Continues are allowed. For each boss defeated, you will receive 1 point. Who is... anyone here claiming that Tetris superiority already? Anyone secret Russian? That's the... Oh shit, dude, you can't do more. You're already getting reported to the FBI for a lot of shit. Do not claim Russian, okay? They're gonna stop and frisk your cavities, okay? Don't do that.
I am having the weirdest issue where I hit enter and then I can't select anything more.
Try Z.
Yeah. We're doing story mode, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Let's see if we can get Ryan up and going here. Are you using a controller, Ryan?
No, I just use my keyboard.
Okay. Gopher had a similar issue before.
Where is story mode?
Magical Tetris.
Cool.
Story.
Oh, real boy.
Alright, okay, so sit on the screen. Alright, everything's looking good. Everyone ready to begin? Voice any concerns before we start?
Fuck the police.
Okay, let's do it. Go ahead and begin. Select your character. 20 minutes on the clock. Let's see who we can take out. Oh, going with Goofy, top tier pick. I don't actually know, but I like Goofy. Uh-oh, it's Pete. Oh shit, people have different stories. I wonder if people have like different dialogue boxes, so some people have advantages. That would be bizarre for speedrunning strats. Donald's fishing? Holy shit. Goofy gets right into the business, though. I can see the Goofster doing the work. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. Getting a weird piece already from Grayson. He doesn't know what the fuck to do with that. Neither did I when I played this. Remember, the bigger the combo you make, the more you poop on Minnie Mouse or whoever your opponent is. Alright, we are going to switch off of Ace and we are going to jump over to Akron. Akron dumping some weird pieces on Minnie. She's not handling it super well. Building up about halfway down her stack. Akron with an inconvenient Z piece, but he does find a place to put it. Minnie is setting up for a huge Tetris. I am very nervous for Akron's future if he doesn't start some shit throwing at her. Oh no, here it comes. And she nails the Tetris. I don't know what's coming your way, but there's a frying pan. There's frying pans that flew at you and some stuff went down. It looks like you're getting a 5-piece. I mean, that's kind of cool. But then another one, that's less than ideal. Oh, the U Tetris piece. Very, very unique.
The fuck is that?
Grayson, that is a Get Good Scrub, the video game. Switching over to Gur here. Gur is dumping some weird pieces on the opponent, but how did they land that? They landed a perfect piece for him. Digging himself out a little bit now. He's almost down again. Nope, puts himself back in the hole. Oh my god, some kind of super meter was used? I don't even know what that does. But he is Donald Duck, and Donald Duck doesn't play by the rules. Oh no! My god, a Pinterest! Goofy might be in trouble here. Really bad pieces coming for the Goofster.
Beat one.
Oh my goodness, beat one already. Tim is over here doing some big shit, but he just got a Tetris clear complete from his opponent. Let's jump down to Mr. Toph here. Toph is doing a little bit of struggles with these weird pieces. That's totally reasonable. No one in their right mind would immediately know what to do with these things. Ryle is going on to continue. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. We got Benny beating one. Nils over here on his second opponent. He's going at the Goofster. Like a safari type situation. He is, Goofy is not off to a strong start. I don't know what he is doing, but it's not going super well for him.
Got one.
That is one down for Akron. Grayson over here doing the business. He's almost got it. Oh my god. Oh no. Right then, Minnie did a massive clear and got most of the screen done. Followed it up with a complete all-clear Tetris. Oh no, all of a sudden. Complete? Okay, nice. The tables have kind of turned around here. I'm a little nervous for our boy. Oh, she's getting a whole lot of large pieces dropped on her, but she's using them to her advantage. Oh, I don't want to, I can't look away to see how this one turns out, so I'm gonna look away. Jump over to Benny here. Benny's got a lot of weird holes, maybe from these extra large T pieces, along with some hard U's. Always a rough look. Beat one, okay. I think we're almost all caught up. Toph's still plugging away. Ryan's still plugging away at his Goofy. I think he might be is he our only Donald player? No. Gur also playing Donald today. How many mini players do we have? Do we have any mini players? Looks like no. Minnie left out of the mix. She could be secret top tier. We wouldn't even know. The reigning champion and picker of the puzzle fighters still behind. He's equal at 1-1, but he's not much closer to ending this battle with Donald.
Jesus Christ, I'm a crutch.
A comment from the Peanut Gallery. Let's go over to Grayson's stream and see what happened to cause such a problem. Oh, he won! I guess Christ on a crutch is a good reason to give a celebratory statement. A little bit of blasphemy. We have got Goofy over here going against Donald on the farm. We have 14 minutes left. We are 6 minutes in. I do not believe we've had
I got one.
Nice, Ryan, bringing it up. Topher, next up. Topher's the next one up. I can feel it in my bones. Gotta keep in mind here that we have... Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan, did you just win?
No, I just beat Goofy once.
Oh, okay, got it. Sorry, your thing was a little confused to me. We got Nils going after Mickey Mouse. Level 2 just kicked over, which means things are going to speed up quite a bit. Little buckets dumped onto Goofy. Those are inconvenient pieces. Let's see if you can find a place to stash them. Keep in mind that this is the actual origin story of how they decide who's the prime mascot for Disney whenever they open a new location. Euro Disney actually won by Scrooge McDuck. Little known fact. If you ever go to Euro Disney, Scrooge McDuck is prominently featured on all of the propaganda. Lots of danger going towards Goofy from our good friend Mickey over on Nils' stream. He's doing some clears, but oh no, never mind. It's a dangerous situation. He's dumping some serious pieces over to Mickey, but if he handles them correctly, it could set up some easy Tetris maneuvers. Little known fact about Tetris, clearing anything but a Tetris, unless you're digging yourself out, very inefficient points-wise, and the pros will always tell you that. Also, there is a speed factor to Tetris. The faster that you can accomplish things without completely fucking it up, the faster you can win, because the computer always goes at the standardized drop speed. It doesn't seem to really speed itself up very much. Really giving you an opportunity. Grayson here on the level 4 speed. It is picking up for him. Donald, good?
I'm so sorry. I was just curious if there is like a hard drop for this version.
Yeah, well there is a fast drop, not a hard, so you can still do spinning wheels. Like the spin techniques if you need to. But no, it just speed drops, it doesn't like insta drop. That I know of.
There's a hard drop.
There's a hard drop. Never mind. I lied to you, Jojo.
What key is that?
Up.
Up?
I don't know what that means, but I'll
That's
take
what
it.
Walker said?
He said
That's
up.
Up, okay, thanks.
He is frequently a liar. Trying to mislead his opponents, which I love the gamesmanship involved there. Ace on a restart against Donald. He's starting to get his stride a little bit, though, but starting off with a Z piece is never what you want to see, followed by another Z piece and another Z piece. What did you do to God? Because that is a start that no one should be blessed with. Topher over here, getting ready to hit his stride. He's got some good leads over Minnie. Lots of really bad pieces coming down for her. A lot of pots and pans flying around. Not really sure exactly what those are for or what they mean, but they usually spell weird pieces coming. 2 down for Benny. Benny Hime, 2 down. Let's see who his next opponent is going to be. Donald on the farm is down. He's our Goofy with the farthest progression of anyone else. He says, go pick a bale of hay, but not a bale of cotton. That would be racist. Did he just get a fucking jewel? What is going on in this story? I mean, I don't want you to read it, because you're trying to go fast, and we're just under 10 minutes. Ah, you're going against Mickey in some sort of science lab. Okay. Let's see how this pans out. You got Mama Mendenhall cheering for you. She's watching on the big TV in the back. Akron hitting a steady stream of just gigantic fucking blocks. No idea how the game expects him to deal with this. Getting ready to tick over to level 5. Normally you don't want to see it go this high because the CPU just starts moving at a pace that is remarkably fast. when you're playing Tetris and you start to get near the top, the best thing you can do is remain cool. You gotta remain calm because any mess up can be amplified if you place one piece incorrectly. Say in the middle on top of another piece, you can get blocked out completely, and nobody wants to see that.
I'm sorry, what the fuck piece was that?
That was the squiggly line piece. So I'm getting a squiggly line piece, not knowing what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it either. It looks like a duck's penis. It came from Donald. So very well could have been the corkscrew of death. He seems to have gotten control again, masterfully placing some of these 9-block tiles. Digging himself out rather quickly, making short work of some of these misplaced tiles. But it does sound like there's a big end coming from Donald. Donald kind of effing himself a little bit, actually. Is this going to be our second person going up to 2 wins with Goofy?
I have 2 wins with Goofy.
2 wins with Goofy coming from Al. The old man reflex is coming in. But I do fear that Jimothy has just downed Donald, bringing himself to 2 wins with the Goofinator. Let's check in with Benny. He started a little bit earlier than everyone else on the third opponent. And he does have Mickey a bit on the ropes. Mickey's got lots of holes, and he's very high up. Benny... however, a clutch clear and an all Tetris clear from Mickey. Oh, that is going to be hard to recover from, but he hits back with his own magical rainbow clear that I don't know how it works. We've got a lot of weird pieces going to both players, and I am not sure how they're going to deal with it. Benny trying to finesse
Mickey's
in
down.
at you. Mickey is down? I'm sorry. That's 3 for you?
That's correct.
Whoa, that is 3 for Grayson. This is just funny. Especially considering that a little bit earlier today we were having a discussion about how I thought Grayson was a real threat and Ryan also a real threat. And I believe the term used was, I ain't afraid of them old man reflexes. So, I mean, you know, maybe respect the old man juice a little bit. Looks like you're fighting some kind of weasel on the docks. I'm assuming he works for Pete. Because I don't know any other Disney villains that are the main people. Steamboat Willie's a good guy, right? Yeah. Okay, Mom's confirmed that Steamboat Willie's a good guy. She's old enough to have seen the original in theaters, so... I know, I do know it's Mickey. I was trying to make fun of how old you were. Yeah, oh, now she catches on. Too much THC for that one.
Got 2 down.
2 down. Very nice, very nice. Remember, I should report your scores at the end. So far, Grayson out in the lead, though. Who's going to touch him? It looks like Ace is like, no, I'm not going into the second round of this contest without taking down at least a third opponent. I do not want to be under the gun dealing with that situation. And oh my god, he just dropped a butthole on him, but then a Pinterest coming from Mickey, dumping absolute shit on our boy. It's like the scene from Apocalypse Now with the napalm. He is still in it, though, building up on whatever he can dump on our friend. Mickey has no recourse. He's set himself up so that he can barely create a line anymore. He's going to need that magic clear, or he's not going to be able to do anything. Magic clear coming up for Goofy on Tim's side.
Continue. Oh, fuck me.
You got 4.5 minutes to get going.
Yep, that ain't gonna happen. I'll take my 2.
You go ahead and stretch your fingers, you know, get them ready. Hand warmers. Oh, this is so dangerously close. Oh no, and Mickey lands the clutch magical clear. 4 minutes for Tim to finish this out before he has to try again. We've got Donald Duck for the Ryle doing some weird... Is he a bellhop? I'm not sure. There was a costume change that I was not privy to. Those U pieces traditionally just incredibly hard to use. The first time you ever see one, you just kind of stare at it blankly. That's what I did. I had no idea what to make of it. Nils over here pushing Goofy to the absolute limit. If he can play a little bit faster. 2 for Akron. He is back on the board, making sure he stays in this. Oh no, we've got a Tetris clear situation coming up for Goofy against Nils. Oh, and Mickey reels in pain.
I fucking beat her.
Yeah, buddy. Good job. Topher joining the 1 club, getting in it. Akron over here taking on Mickey with his Goofy. He joins the lab coat agenda. Oh, Grayson not looking good here. He loses to the Weasel Man. He's got 2 minutes and 40 seconds to try again. Can he close it out in that time, or will he just not hit continue as many do? He remembered. That's the spirit. Let's get in there. Gurr plunking away at Minnie, but it does not look good. She just got a complete clear, and it's going to drop a Tetris on him.
Phrasing.
In some countries, it is true that a Tetris has taken on a different meaning, but here in the United States and Canada, for one of our competitors, it still does mean 4 completed lines in a row, not 4 of something else. Much like the term from Pokemon, gotta catch them all, took on a different meaning in Thailand during the 1990s, late 1990s. The Tetris remains pure in North America. Gurr in a lot of trouble, not gonna lie here. Minnie just dump trucked him. I need to stop using accidental sexual terms. 1 minute and 20 seconds. I'm going to key in on Grayson here because it looks like he has an actual shot of clearing this 3B. Weasel Man, not sure if he has any super abilities. He is barely staying afloat. His left flank wide open, but that right flank is stacked so incredibly high. If we can get a clutch Tetris out of Goofy at this point, it could be an absolute game changer. These awkward pieces coming in causing a real problem, though.
Beat 3.
Beat 3. Old man reflexes in the building. Oh no, 30 seconds. Oh, 30 seconds is Al going to beat 4. Al beats 4 with 30 seconds remaining. He says, what old man reflexes, bitch? This is the Goof Troop.
I think I did all right.
The fuck is this piece?
Is it the fucking dick penis?
It's probably the steps.
Al playing
The
Goofy.
It wasn't the steps. It was like the triple. I'm gonna draw it later.
Al. 1. Time is up. We're stopping right on the dot here for these. Because they could take too long otherwise. So let's go ahead and get our scores doled out. I know that my friend Al here was playing Goofy, and he said, "Got myself in motion," like he's Tevin Campbell. All right, let's go ahead and add around here. Tim, how many did you defeat?
3.
3. Benny, 2.
Yep.
Gurr, 2.
1.
1. Ryan, 3.
Yeah, 3.
Akron, 2.
2. Yep.
Grayson, 4. Nils, 2.
1.
1. Topher, 1.
5.
5. I like
One.
I like the enthusiasm. All right,
That's good.
ending round 1, Grayson is in the lead by 1 point over Ace and Ryle, right on his heels. But with these low-scoring rounds, someone could prove to be an amazing player in another game. So now that we are locked in, I've got our next game for us, and we're going a little bit weird. We're going to the Game Boy. Not the actual Game Boy, but I believe it's the 3DS. Or it might be the 3DS. Let's find it. One moment.
Hey, Leif.
Yes, sir.
One might say I wanted to stand out above the crowd, even if I had to shout out loud.
I would agree with that.
Just
Would
because
agree with
y'all are
that.
60 doesn't mean the rest of us are, right?
I mean, does mean
Yeah,
he's beating you
movement.
right now, but
Yeah.
That
yeah.
old.
in this video game, we will be playing on normal. Normal, okay? That means you're going to get an 8 challenger tier, and this one is weird as shit. I didn't even know it existed, but I am very happy to bring you Ultimate Puzzle Combat, a Mortal Kombat puzzler.
Yeah, baby.
Please go ahead and go in and start the Doug penis. Jesus Christ, yeah, it is. Go ahead and start getting your controls down. It does have a super meter. I have no fucking idea what any of that does. That's part of the fun. You have 20 minutes to defeat as many combatants as you want. If you do continue and it starts you from the very beginning, then you do have to, beat the people previously, even if they're different opponents. For scorekeeping purposes. Again, please share your game.
Is it going to be ultimate or the one below it?
The one I linked here? What do you mean? Let me look.
Well, no, on my stream, yeah, there's.
I am coming. Akron, there it is. It's Puzzle Combat. Ultimate Mortal Kombat is just Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
Which would be pretty dope, but you're not restricted to a character. You can pick them entirely based on the weird-ass names that their supers have. They look like the strangest chibis. You'll notice that the game uses a bomb-type removal system similar to Puzzle Fighter, if you've ever played Puzzle Fighter, meaning that whenever you connect a Mortal Kombat symbol with a color, match to match, it eliminates all connecting versions of that color. This allows you to set up some interesting combos as you can make a piece drop onto another piece. You cause your opponent to have pieces rained upon them based on your completion of rows. So it does behoove you to play as quickly as possible and drop absolute hatred on them. You have about 2 minutes left to get your controls right. Then we'll meet on the character select screen. Any questions so far?
How was your day?
My day was pretty good, man. My day was pretty good, actually. Oh shit, your guy's dancing, Akron. I don't know what the shit this means, but he's got a super. I don't know how to use it. Is there a button?
I don't know.
Anyone figure out how to use the super?
Wouldn't tell if I did.
Shit. I respect the gamesmanship. Oh, you used it! You used it! You used it, and now you don't know how to use it. See what happened? One minute left. Please get back to that character select screen as soon as possible. Got a wide selection of characters here. There's some in the shadows. We're not going to bother unlocking them. We've got Sub-Zero, Nightwolf, Ermac, Baraka, Sendel, and Scorpion.
We just go to regular puzzle combat, right?
Puzzle Combat is right, sir.
Baraka's special is Edger.
Oh. Yeah, it is. Alright, so everyone back to that character select, Tim.
I'm trying to find the special button. Hold, please.
You don't even have your super. Now you do. Okay, I don't know what you did.
Whatever, I'll figure.
It looked like you might have used it. I don't know. You can ask Akron nicely, but you know.
Do you know what button it is, Akron?
Yep.
Well done.
Fair enough.
The gamesmanship is real.
Required to say.
All right, Tim started. So go ahead and. Oh, wait, hold on.
Too late.
Okay, go back character select real quick. Character select. The character select.
And false starting.
Fault. Yeah, that's a false start. He gets one more, and then it's a fault. All right.
The fault is they give me nils points.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, if it was a yeah. Okay, I don't know what I was gonna say. I got nothing clever. You can just have his points. You win.
No.
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 All right,
That's
20.
how that works.
My 1 point.
20. Hey, that 1 point could make a difference. 20 minutes on the clock. How many can you defeat? Let's go! Video Armageddon has begun. Sindel on the board for Tim. Does he know something that we don't? Baraka. Akron looking to be an edgelord. Sindel also for Benny. Grayson going with the classic Scorpion, who is the creator Ed Boon's favorite character. Don't know if that means he'll have favoritism. It's worth a shot. Gur also going with Scorpion. Nils also going with Scorpion. Ryle going with Ermac, as he is a man of taste and culture.
You know it.
Sub-Zero for Topher. Hey, I can't get mad at the classics. Let's switch back over to Tim here. He's trying to build up a combo. He's got a caution bar of 4 going to his opponent, which means it is going to get dumped on. Key to this game is setting up combos, and I can tell you that this game will adequately prep you for the final game in our series, which is the granddaddy of all puzzle fighting games. I've said too much. We've got just under 19 minutes. Akron over here with enough yellows to build a submarine for the Beatles. Really just looking to connect them. If he can connect these and then get a drop, it's going to absolutely dump truck Sindel. The red not really looking, or what we're looking for here. Excellent connection here, getting those blues and yellows. Blue and green dump as well. That's a strong blue clear. Getting his super. What does his super do? He stabbed the shit out of her. I'm not sure. Oh, it cleared the sides. Cleared the sides because they're the edges. That makes perfect sense, actually. Let's see if we can get another super on deck from someone. Oh, we have a super from Grayson, if he can figure out how to do it. Did you just scramble his board? That's hateful as shit. Oh my god, all of Ermac's stuff is scrambled as much as his brain, which makes sense because Ermac is a collection of every soul that Shang Tsung has ever captured, coalesced into a freaky human. Let's take a look over at Gur's stream. Gur taking down Nightwolf so far, really dumping the butt on him. Also, he has a super. If he can figure out how to activate it, he might be able to close this out. Oh, he says, get over here! Does the uppercut maneuver, scrambling the board. This leaves Nightwolf on the... Oh, shit. Tim is done with one. This leaves... Oh, no! Everything dumping onto Nightwolf.
Done.
Nightwolf going down. Will there be a fatality? Does he know the proper inputs? There isn't one.
Oh. I didn't realize it was round 2, my bad.
Round 1.
Yes.
Yeah, mine was also a round 1.
Yeah, there are multiple rounds. It expects these to go pretty quickly. Once you get the hang of it, I can see that a lot of you are kind of burning through, so that's excellent. That means that if you do lose, you have a second go-around with them. You're 16 minutes and 30 seconds. We should be seeing our first 2-round victory soon. Ermac putting the hurt on Sindel, pushing her towards those spinning blades of justice. Got a gigantic clear over on the side of Ermac if he can get a yellow. Needs a red bomb as well. That would absolutely set up a devastating combo. But oh no, he gets buried. Oh no, he gets the yellow. He's able to unbury. The reds are snaking around in a very strange way, but it would be effective. But oh my god, it gets jumped right on top with yellows and greens. Does not matter. Sindel goes down first round to the Ryle and Ermac. Sub-Zero fighting for his absolute life as he is near the top of Scorpion, his eternal rival in Mortal Kombat. It does not look like it's going to go this time, but he will have another opportunity. Back to Tim, who's trying to close out this second round. Baraka sitting with Sindel. Sindel is building a super to use against him. It'd be better to close it out now before she gets that, if at all possible. Baraka doing some kind of weird dance. Not sure what that was about. Wasn't a victory celebration. Looks like we've got Gur doing the get over here one more time. He says, Nightwolf, could you go to sleep, please? I want to be the one to take the first win. That is a black piece. That black piece clearing all of one color. Very devastating power here. It tried to dig Nightwolf out by getting rid of all of his reds, but he gets a green that connects to absolutely nothing. That's not what he wanted to see. If Gur can close out those blues on his right-hand side, he gets the blues. This is all but done. That is 13 pieces dropped right on Nightwolf's head. He's going in that fire. I don't see a path to digging himself out at this point. He holds on by the skin of his teeth, actually digs down just a little bit, but that 4 on top of it is making it very hard. Unless he gets a green clear here, is for sure over. Done. Okay, Benny scores the first point.
Done. Fatality.
Gur scoring his first point.
You slow bitch.
Oh, fatality is in play. 13 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Done.
That is 3 people through that first round. My good friend Ermac over here having a bit of trouble closing it out, but he did just drop a 10-piece right onto Sindel, using his telekinesis to toss her directly into the sky. Checking our recording there, everything looks good. Double green for Sindel, she cannot capitalize on that. That's a completely wasted play. Ooh, a 2-bagger of blues and yellows cleared out for Ryan, getting a combo of 11 cautions dropped on his opponent. Sindel absolutely misplaying the yellow that she had. She is getting ground up. There is no salvation for her today. Ermac using his evil magic to throw his opponent into the meat grinder, covering his eyes so that the blood doesn't get in them.
Done.
Nobody hates blood in their eyes more than Ermac. We have Grayson with Scorpion also finishing. Going into that crucial second round. Rather, second match. We have 12 minutes, just over.
Also done.
Excellent. We've got people making some severe progress here. Gopher's still fighting his way out. Almost done with Scorpion for 1 round. Mills dealing with Ermac. We've got Gur also going at Ermac. Gurmac. Grayson going at Sub-Zero as Scorpion. The eternal rivalry continues, even though this isn't the same Sub-Zero. Lin Kuei have always been mortal enemies of the Shirai Ryu.
I'm done with one.
And we're almost on an equal playing field. Some folks are a little bit ahead, but are people starting to pick up some strategies?
No.
People are, I've been informed, not picking up any strategies. I'm seeing Benny dropping some excellent pieces over on Nightwolf. Nightwolf has an open red, but it gets buried by the caution. That is going to
First
be
round done.
the... Oh my god, Nightwolf with a fucking breaker bottom fuck toy. 21 pieces coming down on top of Sindel's fucking head. But is it enough to completely bail him out? Time is going to tell. 14 more pieces. What happened? He's the opposite of the crying Native American from those ads after Woodstock. He's gone into full rage mode. Tim got that round done. He's got one round away until he gets the second victory. Let's check in on Benny, who was also pretty close behind.
Beat it. Well, beat the...
Benny with his first round as well. He's only seconds behind Tim. Topher doing a little bit of struggles, but he's going to hit his stride, I'm confident. Topher, our resident youngest player, he doesn't even know what the fuck is going on most of the time, but Mortal Kombat is familiar, but not in this form. Got some sound coming through from Nils' game now as he does the uppercut to scramble all of those blocks to make sure he closes out this round against Scorpion. Let's see if it pays off. His board is relatively clear. Puzzle Combat, originally a game mode that was launched, I believe, on Ultimate Mortal Kombat on the N64, but was never released in the United States outside of the 3DS, which is the version that we're playing today. He's on a steady grind to get that first round win. Let's switch over to Tim, who is currently in the lead as far as progression goes. He has the one round and he is dropping everything on Ermac. Looks like he may have chosen wisely with that big yellow clear followed by a decent green clear. Don't see Ermac coming back from this, but stranger things have happened. That Nightwolf did make a move. I don't want to count anyone out yet, but it does look like two opponents down with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left for Tim. That means Benny is right behind. Let's see where Benny's at right now. Benny also dumping on his opponent, Nightwolf, instead, but he gets a super for his trouble. Not much going on here for Nightwolf. He can only get a yellow. He needs, ideally, a blue clear, but it does not seem to be coming. Two more pieces dropped. There's the blue clear. Let's see if it's enough to dig him out a little bit. 11 dropped on his opponent, but all it did was fuel Benny's combo meter, putting all of those yellows together. They're a little bit buried right now, but with a little creative work, he can get them right out. Bringing down the second opponent, I believe, is correct?
Yeah.
Joining the club, Benny beating the second opponent as well. Those are our front runners currently. Let's check in on Grayson. Grayson got one round up on Sub-Zero. His pieces have been frozen. It looks like they're inaccessible to him until they thaw out, which takes about 2 to 3 drops. Excellent work. Topher hitting his stride, that young blood and invigoration coming through. He's got all of the juice, and he's single, ladies? Single? Yes? No? Topher?
Hello.
He's single, ready to mingle, and nothing like his brother. Don't worry about it. Akron over here with that Baraka. Baraka! Trying to finish off Nightwolf. The sole Baraka in this tournament. I'm secretly pulling for the Edgelord as I love anyone with knife hands. Freddy Krueger, Wolverine, anyone at all. Six minutes and 12 seconds remain.
2 down.
2 down for our boy Grayson.
First round on 3.
Ooh, first round on 3. I am gonna, I've decided since these are rounds, I'll award 0.5s. We're gonna fraction it if I have to for tiebreakers. I don't even know if the scoreboard will let me do that, but I'm in charge. And that's what we're gonna do. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Is anyone going to finish? What would that be? The 4th opponent?
Got my second one.
Are we going to see a boss? I don't even know if there's bosses in this game, but that would be pretty cool. Him with some hot Sindel on Sindel action. Don't be fooled.
2 down.
Don't be fooled by her gray hair, folks. She is not a grandma. She's not a G-MILF. She's just a MILF. Baraka getting pushed back by Topher into that smasher. Going to be a gruesome way to die. Fatality coming out from Ermac as he moves on to Scorpion as his next victim. Gur giving his absolute finest over to Sindel as round 2 begins. Setting up an interesting combo there. Clearing out that green with only 2 just to keep his board in order. I do respect the ordering of the board. Those combos are where you really make your bank. There he clears a huge yellow, dropping 9 pieces onto the Sindel. Once things start to spiral out of control a little bit, they spiral out of control a lot in this game. Akron getting his pieces scramble-jambled. Not an ideal situation. Decent clear potential coming in. You gotta, like the Buffalo Nightwolf would say, you make use of all of the pieces of the animal. Do not want to be caught misusing one of your bomb pieces. Spell the difference between light, darkness, victory, and defeat. The best part for me is I get to watch the little guys at the top just absolutely fucking each other up. You guys are playing a puzzle game, but I'm watching 2 anime children slapbox each other.
First round?
Baraka first round going down.
Like opponent 3.
Opponent 3 going down for Benny. Oh, that 1 ton with the eyeball flying at the screen. Gross as shit.
Rear range OP.
Your range is pretty damned OP. Looks like Grayson making some progress against Baraka. Baraka's got the high stack. He is misplaying like crazy, and that's the end of Baraka for that round. He needs to get this guy down so he can get his 3rd win as well. Tim very close, but he did lose a round to the other Sindel. So it put him a little bit behind Benny.
1 round down in 3.
The Ryle making sure that he stays competitive. Keep in mind that since he is the current leader, or no, he's not the current leader. I've been drinking. Sorry, Grayson is our current leader. He needs to stay competitive because he wants to make sure that that lead doesn't go too wide on him. Let's switch over to Grayson right now. See what everything is looking like against this Baraka.
Peter.
Gur takes down another opponent. Scorpion doing a little dance. Not sure what that was all about. Not sure how Baraka's side of the board got so impossibly fucked up on the left, but I am happy to be here for it. Super coming out from Grayson soon. Hopefully he wants to make sure he does the full get over it to get that scramble. Looks like he's saving it until some more pieces drop down. Wants to make sure he gets the absolute highest scramble rate possible. Not the worst scramble, but not the best. He's going to need a blue to dig himself out of this one. Al ordering.
Done.
Nice. What was that, 4?
4.
1 minute remains. 1 minute to wipe out your opponent. Al making a move for it, dropping 11 on Baraka. He heard that and he hit his sprint. And the 1,000 meters, is that a long one? He is near the end and decides to do that thing where they kick and try and run fast. I don't know what it's called. I'm fat. Baraka feeling the squeeze 30 seconds before this is over. Can he get that 4th enemy down? Oh, right at the last minute, he just keeps fighting, and he uses his super to clear out the sides, buying himself as much time as he needs now. 20 seconds. He's got to drop something on him right now or it's over. He did get him down. That is 4 for Grayson. We have 10 seconds remaining.
3, sorry.
3 for Grayson. We have 5 seconds remaining on the clock. 2, 1. Stop your games, please. Let's go ahead and update our scoreboard. All right, add a round. Tim, how many bosses? 4?
Yeah.
Benny, bosses?
I think 4.
Okay, Gur, bosses?
I thought 3.
Okay, Ryle, bosses?
Wait, Tim, did you get to the 4th or did you beat 4?
I beat 4. I can probably die and see. Hold on.
Yeah, he beat 4.
Were me and him even, or did he pass me?
I thought I passed you, but I could be wrong.
I don't
Okay,
know.
that might have 3. We'll go with 3.
Okay, Ryan, how many? Ryan's dead. Akron, how many?
2.
I'm not used to having push to talk. Yeah, 3.5.
3.5. I don't know if I can do that, but we'll remember it.
Well, it was really 3.9999 because you said time and then the guy died.
That's a rough one. Are we sure? Do we need to go to the tape? Can we go to the tape?
No.
Al, 3?
Yeah, that's right.
Nils, how many?
2.
Toph, 1?
1.9. I'm about to say.
Oh, no.
You can go to your records in this and actually see.
I'm
what you
learning
did.
I'm not good at these.
All right, so we've got Ace and Gray tied. Ryle
How do you go to the record?
trailing at 6.
How do you go to the record?
Go to puzzle combat again, like the menu, and then from there go down to records. So they could check old Tim there, since Tim's cheating.
Well, no, I know Tim killed 4, but let's resolve this. I don't know what we're doing. We got to move on to this last one.
Yeah, 3 wins. Nice.
If we need to alter something, we'll alter it later. But I don't think Tim is here either. I think he had to pee like a horse.
Roger, Kevin, ship.
Doesn't matter.
Is
He
that-
restarted anyway, so you can't check.
Fair enough. Anyway, so we are playing puzzle fighting games, and I am so happy that all of you have joined us for this glorious, glorious event of. It's like chess boxing, you know. It's more of the mind than anything else. But I know that anyone would be absolutely remiss and probably cry if we didn't have a round of Super
Mario.
Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. This is the arcade version, which means that when you get into the game, you'll have to either press select on your controller or with a corresponding key to add coins to the machine. I recommend that you just add like a bunch of coins right off in case continues do come into the picture. You are doing a standard normal game, so you will be playing on normal. Go ahead and get your controls familiarized. The great news is that I've prepped you for this game because the Mortal Kombat game and this one play incredibly similarly. It's like the Mortal Kombat copied them or something. I know, very strange. Who would do that? Instead of Mortal Kombat symbols, you have little glowing orbs. Those are the ones that help you to clear, but otherwise the gameplay is identical. Please get your controls set. You have about 2 to 3 minutes. Meet back at the title screen. Once you're back at the title screen, do remember that not to go into the character select. This is an arcade title, so it will eventually make you select something. Standardized rules about defeating opponents does continue. One little quirk about Puzzle Fighter Turbo that is great is that when something's dumped on you, it has a timer associated. That timer is how long before it becomes a brick of the normal type. However, a bomb connected to those bricks will clear them out as long as there's another adjacent brick. For instance, if you have a whole bunch of yellows surrounded by counting bricks and you clear the yellows, it will clear the corresponding counting bricks as well. Also, when you make a 4 or larger in a brick, it does a gigantic brick. Also, it makes little shattering crystal noises. Like there are no supers, but instead the patterns chosen from the characters show what pattern they'll drop on the opponent when the time comes. Let's go ahead and go back to that character select screen. Not character select, let's get back to the title screen. Start getting ready, make sure you have enough tokens in for high rollers today, so. Everyone's controls looking okay, nothing too weird going on.
Normal mode, correct?
Normal mode. It is 8 bosses, I believe is what it says, 8 stages. So, remember, you're not supposed to have selected that yet. You're supposed to be at the title screen. So let's go back to the title screen and then put in some tokens. Make sure you got them tokers. When I see everyone with that big pink puzzle fighter, I'll know we're good to go. Benny, you gotta go back to the title screen, please. Psychopath.
Look, all the other ones were character select. Fuck you.
Listening is fundamental. You build jets, sir.
Make improvisations, sir.
Hey, if they're made better, I believe in you. Make sure you put tokens in, and we will begin here in 3, 2, 1. Puzzle fight! Let's see what characters we go with. Akron go with the classic or Benny going with the classic Ryu, rather. Something that we do love to see. Felicia, the cat lady, not a furry, I checked. Coming in for Akron. Akron's first opponent is Ken with the ponytail long hair. This has the potential for some very high-scoring matches, as I don't believe there are multiple rounds like there were in our friendly game Mortal Kombat. Large yellow building over on the left for Akron. It could really pay off here. Notice that once a large structure has formed, no longer drops down because it is hooked on that edge. Oh my gosh, an absolutely amazing combo coming out from Acro, dropping a billion pieces on his opponent. Opponent is locked in right now. It does not look like there's going to be a way for him to get out of this easily. And are we going to have a quick round? And just like that, desperation moves coming out from Ken here. It's going to need a blue. Oh, beat it. All right. First blood drawn by Gurr.
Beat it.
Second blood drawn by Timothy.
Beat him.
Third blood drawn by Ryan. Uh-oh, blue coming in against Akron. Oh my god, there's the blue. Run! Not as bad as I thought. He's locked out for 5 turns, though. Let's turn over to Ryan, the old man with the power, going with Donovan because he knows secretly Donovan's the best character. Of the base characters, of course. He runs around with a little girl named Anita who's possessed? That's a question mark. That is an interrogatory statement because I don't know what her deal is. You notice that people are playing a lot faster in this version. Now that they're a little more comfortable. They're building up some severe combos here. Very, very impressive build. Ryan banking entirely on this yellow and green making the blue combo that he's setting up. That green is a chonky boy. Yellow not looking too bad itself. Green is going to be where that payoff truly is.
Got my first one.
Akron coming in with the first one. Oh no, we've got a real burial right on top before we could get that green clear. Still has the ability to clear here, and he does. Holy sweet dog shit. A whole lot of stuff going towards that Felicia. People taking down enemies left and right. Please remember your own scores, folks. 16 minutes left on the clock. Let's go off of Donovan here for a minute. Let's go over to Benny, who is on a continue. Grayson, hitting his stride. He's against Donovan, picking Ryu, the classic. Everybody knows and loves. I had to give a piece of advice to any of our players, I would say speed is an absolute factor here. Switching over to Tim. Remember, Tim called the
2 down
category today. 2 down for the Ryle. Tim calling the category today, making it known that this is his house. He is getting ready to put Felicia to bed. Says, go take a cat nap. Huh? Clearing those blues, but oh, a massive green clear from Felicia. Setting up the worst of scenarios. Once those do time out, though, he will have the ability to connect them. They time out just in time. He really needs a blue or a red connector to get this done. There is both. Gifted a blue and a yellow and a red, rather, not a blue. So not a full connection. The blue does remain in an advantageous position, snaking through the whole thing. There it goes with the clear. Followed by a red. She has 3 columns all the way to the top. Felicia is in desperate trouble here. She just cannot clear, and she goes down that fast. Tim. Tim in the Ryu mirror match. Let's switch over to Topher here. Topher back at character select. going with Ryu, the classic, the Hadouken, the Shoryuken, what's not to love? Ryan trying to dig out. Those bombs really need to turn over. If he can get a green and somehow get it to the other side before things go south, he's got a real chance of clearing this whole shitter out. Oh, there comes the clutch diamond, followed by the green clear to dig him right back out. He's got a lot of work to do, but he's back in the fight.
Second one done.
Second one done for Akron. Let's see who his next opponent's going to be. It's Chun-Li, another fan favorite. They're going to fight on the Great Wall of China with a monkey and a cloud in the background. All of this makes perfect sense in Street Fighter lore. If you don't know it, then you're not a true fan. Akron stacking up the reds on the left side of his board and quickly clearing them. Just making sure that he gets a little bit of pressure out there. Once those bombs are ticking down from 5, it is a very long time for you to have to worry about not making a match. Also, you have to keep in mind that those are unclearable for combos until they have counted down. And they are just a number in a box, which for me is a little harder to read, actually. I instinctively am drawn to the bright colors of the full boxes.
And what's second?
Second down for Benny. Akron getting dropped on, unfortunately, but if he can survive for 4 turns, is going to enable those blues to clear out entirely. Just has to sit tight. He's got reds and greens also on deck. Oh my god, a massive blue clear, red clear, green clear, and he kicks Chun-Li in her butthole. Says, I'm gonna use you as my litter box. That's not as sexual as it sounds.
That'd be the third.
Rule 34 here, folks. Going into Morrigan. Yes, Morrigan is in this game. Keep in mind the Darkstalkers, although might not exist in the same universe as the Street Fighter characters, are both Capcom fighting games. Gur making the switch to Ken. Ken coming out, also known as Diet Ryu. Nils with the Felicia on Felicia matchup, struggling to find his footing a little bit. Ryan's Donovan making some quick adjustments here against this Ryu. 11 minutes remaining on the clock. Just an update for everyone watching at home. Our current score stands at Ace 7, Gray 7, Ryan 6, Benny trailing with 5, and then a smattering of 4s, 3s, and 2s below. At this point, it's a race between the top 3, I believe. That would be Ace, Gray, and Ryle. Benny could come from behind, though, and score some mad points. Fortunes can change very quickly in a game of Puzzle Fighter. If you ever play this in real life, be prepared to not only puzzle fight, but also puzzle fight outside in the fucking parking lot, because I'm going to throw hands if you drop shit on me. Strange situation from our reigning champion Tim, with so many reds snaking throughout like a vein of ruby ore. Oh, but he goes down to Ryu. He couldn't handle that drop.
Fucking Ryu.
Yeah, Ryu's putting in work on me.
Can anyone get to a boss in 9 minutes and 40 seconds?
It's that stupid pattern he drops.
He does drop a weird pattern, that's true.
Beat him.
Taken down by Grrr. Going on to his 4th opponent now. He is also on Ryu. Akron with Alex with an absolutely massive, massive clear against Felicia. Felicia, if she does not connect a red, and she does not, Felicia goes down. That is a
Oh,
big
that's great.
Frick.
W for my boy Nils.
Does anybody beat Ryu?
I beat Ryu.
Stage 3?
Not
I beat Ryu on stage 2 for whatever reason.
Okay.
as fighters come in a random order. The later you fight against Ryu, the more dark Satsui Hado is flowing through his veins. And unless you're Akuma, it becomes more difficult to defeat him, as he is on the verge of becoming evil Ryu.
Bro, he's working my ass like a fucking drum.
He has once again indeed worked your ass like a timpani. I don't know what that is, but it sounds kind of classy. Like you would hear someone playing it in a Caribbean restaurant, I want to say. Nobody fact check that shit. Let's just all agree that timpanis are a Caribbean instrument. Nobody needs to fact check it.
I think Tito Puente used to play that.
Tito Puente, that sounds Hispanic. Actually, I know who Tito Puente is. He's fucking awesome. But that's not the point. And yes, Ryan, it is a big steel drum, isn't it? Now that's all coming together.
Beat Ryu.
Oh no, Akron goes down to Morrigan.
I'm just 1 second away from dumping all my things.
Oh no. Ryan beating Ryu, going to his 4th round.
The time on the clock.
Time on the clock, 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, round 3 is just fucking dump trucks.
Round 3 is a little bit rough, but we've got some people on that round 4 game now. I think Tim is actually on round 4 Ryu? I'm not sure.
Nope.
Round 3 Ryu, that is a
he's getting
heartbreaker.
cooked by the same as I am.
Grayson over here
The same one
fighting
that crushed me.
on Morrigan. Is it possible that we're going to have a playoff because of some tied scores? Everything is very close together right now. All depends on whether Ryu keeps absolutely dumpster trucking on Tim or not. Tim digging himself out, though. Big dig. Big digs.
I won.
Topher coming in with that clutch big 1 win.
Nice.
Topher probably not aware a game like this existed before today.
Moving into the 5th person, just past intermission.
Just past our intermission.
Just
Al,
finished 4th.
oh my goodness, Al and Ryan are just doing the dirty business. This is the game I knew that would switch things around because I have friends in our friend group that have played this, some would say obsessively, for some time now. A secret cabal, if you will, of Street Fighters with puzzles.
I mean, it wasn't turbo. It was just regular.
That's true. This one is turboed. What does that mean? Not so sure. We'll prepare a tiebreaker.
3's dead. On to 4.
Ryu goes down on 3, finally. Keep in mind that if you ever do want to challenge an opponent to a one-on-one race or any other contest, I will be available to make that shit happen.
B4.
beat 4 for our boy Gur. Let's check in on Topher. Topher on the ropes a little bit, getting beat up by Sakura. Not a disrespectful situation to be in. Sakura is very tough. Ryle getting dumpstered by Sakura, but he is 5 deep, and he is
4
sitting.
done.
Oh, 4 done for Akron. Grayson sitting on a Ryu situation that is not favorable. Very nervous about this here for him.
Oh, Ryan.
Oh, round 5, Ryu.
Oh, that green
Oh, good for
connect.
you.
Ryu get fucked.
Going
Grayson
6.
going with 6. Setting up the combos. This man says there will be no playoff, kids. Three minutes left to prove your worth. Ryu versus Shinko. Shinko, a Chinese ghost. Also not so sure what her situation is. Two minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Let's check in with the Ryle here, who is 4 dead, 4 nils. Donovan building up on Sakura here, but he really needs a gigantic dump to close it out. Oh no, Sakura going the distance, dumping everything on him. If he can survive the... Oh no, if he can survive these 5 rounds, he's okay, but... Oh, there is the diamond clear, buying him all of the time he needs as long as he can remain calm here. When things switch over, that's exactly what's going to happen. That Sakura is fucked. She is feeling the burn, and she loses. Donovan going into round 5. 1 minute and 45 seconds remain.
Sorry, that was 5.
That was 5. We're going on 6. Again, let's check our scores. We have the Ryle at 6, which means that Al is actually ahead by 1, so Ryan needs to get past this round while
Going
watching
to 7.
Beat it 5.
Al beat 5 for Gur. Oh, nice. Very nice, Topher. But Grayson, like, hey, I'm going to go fight the final 4 bosses.
Out on stage 7.
Al is on stage 7. 1 minute warning. This is your 1 minute warning. I don't know if anyone could possibly catch Al. Tim would have to be the one to tie him, but I think he's quite...
Why do you want to say shit like that out loud?
A bit behind. Absolutely nothing could happen that would stop Al from winning this. It's a basically guaranteed lock. "33 seconds on the clock. We're looking, we're searching, we're finding. It's a combo for Al. Is he going to use these last 20 seconds to take out the 7th round opponent just to style? It would be style on his opponents. At this point, he doesn't even need to do it, but he's taken a victory lap. 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Controllers down. Excellent, excellent job, people. Let's go ahead and get our final score tally as we go into the end of our competition. If anyone was curious what was going to happen for our playoffs, it was going to be Pocket Fighter. Whoever can get farther in Pocket Fighter.
I don't know what Pocket Fighter is.
Pocket Fighter is the chibi fighting game.
It's something you get arrested for if you do it on the train in New York.
It is a Street Fighter chibi fighting game. Tim, how many did you get?
I beat 3.
All right, Benny, how many? Benny, how many?
2.
2. Gur.
5.
Ryle.
5.
All right, Akron.
I beat 4.
Very nice. Al.
I beat 6. I got 6.
Oh, yeah, you were quiet about that 6. I get it. Humble. Nils, how many?
Maybe 4.
And Toph.
2.
Good job, buddy. All right, that leaves our final score with Gray at 13. Al is our champion, finishing out super strong. Let me turn on our camera here, and we can have him pick his prize.
Good job,
right.
Al.
Good job,
On my
Al.
camera, we've got
Hey, thanks.
Pink Hatchimal. Also, mailings will be completed tomorrow now that I have some more free time. We have this yellow Hatchimal. Orange. I was informed this is orange. Oh, this one is yellow. And then blue.
Ooh.
What is your choice, sir?
I'm pretty excited about the blue.
All right, blue will be in the mail and on its way to New York with Christmas shipping. They will make sure it doesn't get there until 2024.
Nice. Appreciate it.
But thank you all once again for attending the Retro Gaming Challenge. Again, we accept all offers of random challenges. Just hit me up and we can work it out. Every Tuesday at 8:30, a new topic will be chosen. This week's topic was Puzzle Fighters. Grayson will be choosing the next topic, and I will post what it will be in the Retro Gaming Challenge. Thanks so much for joining, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
GG's.
GG's.
Thanks, Dave.
Bro, that
Thank you for
Tetris
coming.
fucked me in my eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was an evil Tetris game, dude.
That really was a shithead Tetris. I'm just chugging along. Da, 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 da. I'm like,
Ducked
why
it.
does it look like 6 of them are put together?
I want you to know.
Did
I-
anybody get the 5x5 staircase?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
Staircase?
what?
Staircase
Yeah,
is not.
5x5 staircase.
Yeah,
the
the
5x5 blocks were worse because when you get them 3 in a row and
Oh yeah,
you're
yeah,
at
I
the top
got that.
and you're what?
It was just like, all right, cool, no, great.
Ryan?
I got good at losing very quickly, so I could start a new one on that. As it was 8.
Ryan?
Ryan, you're-
I will say
Ryan.
though,
You can unpush the top, right?
that duck penis fucking one. Bro, I got hit with that duck penis and I spun it for about 7 minutes trying to figure out what to do with it.
It is brutal.
I was like, my brain doesn't compute. What do you mean?
That
one-
fucking
that one
giant
was probably
U.
the worst.
The U wasn't
Oh.
too bad. The long T piece also fucked me. Not
Yeah.
because it wasn't useful. It's just because my brain did not know how to process it.
The problem I had with the U was that if you're very accustomed to classic Tetris, you're doing very specific things. And
Then
that
you
U
comes along
is
and it's
just,
like, cool.
yeah, that's just a very there's no in classic, like there's nothing that would make sense for that. So
You mean like the duck penis? Yeah, nothing makes sense with the duck penis either.
no, because the thing, like as I build, there's sometimes the staircase. If you're talking about the duck penis, is like that.
It's not
that
the
build you
staircase.
build? Oh,
No,
not
look,
the
look,
staircase.
look in the retro channel.
Come on.
I posted what the duck penis is.
It's 8. The duck penis is 8.
Leif, you're still streaming.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty shitty.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean I'm on Twitch?
Yes, I can still see you